is David DiCrescenzo with the Patriots Press. I had a chance to catch up with a candidate running for the Florida State House.
Yep.
Absolutely. James, this is, by the way, this is James Ryan O'Hara. James, if you could, tell my readers a little bit about yourself, where you came from, what made you decide to jump into the political arena, and things like that, if you could.
Yeah, no problem. Basically, I was originally born in Arlington, Texas, but I moved here when I was 5 years old. That was in 1989, and I've lived in South Florida my entire life since then. I grew up right here down the street in West Boca. Went to high school, middle school, elementary school here. I graduated from the University of Central Florida. That's where I got a degree in history. And then I came back down here to find employment, start my career, start my life. And I came right in the midst of the economy collapsing. I was always politically active my entire life. I came from a pretty strong political family. They were always, at an early age, getting us involved. And came out of college, I came down here, I immediately started to research who my representatives were, who my state house rep was, and I found what really alarmed me was that no one either knew who it was, or when you looked at the voting history, the current one when I came here was actually didn't even get a vote. He just walked right into office because there was an open seat, no one even contended him. And so he ran unopposed and automatically got elected. So when I saw that happen, I said, well, that's not the way a democracy is set up. That's not how it's supposed to work. Someone should contend the seat. You shouldn't just have someone walk in without it even there. So I decided I'd put my hat in the race this turn, and then I would run against them.
I understand that you, right out of college, even though you majored, did I understand you to say one time that you majored in history?
History, yeah.
And you're managing very successfully, from what I understand. Is it a lube shop? Is that right?
Yeah, it's a mechanic shop.
Okay.
Yeah,
General Automotive. You are General Automotive?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you walked into that location, they weren't doing so well? They were doing okay? Or what's happened?
They were doing very poorly.
Okay.
Basically, what happened is after I graduated and came down here, and after a while looking for a job, sending my resume out everywhere, I had worked with a local business background in high school, and I went to that business owner and I said, hey, I'm looking for employment, and so he hired me on. With my experience of working in Orlando at a lube shop, he put me in charge of one of his stores.
So you actually used to turn wrenches?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Real. I still do turn wrenches. Yeah, you don't get away from that very often. But basically, I took over one of their stores. It's in Lake Worth, and it was doing very poorly. Wasn't turning a profit at all. I had been in a similar situation when I was in college, taking over a store in Orlando, and so I told him that I felt confident that I could make a turnaround, and I could do something with that. And right now, we've actually made more money than the shop has ever made. It had its best year ever last year. So
in this economy.
In this economy.
That's excellent.
So it's very it's successful. It's very eye-opening to what it could do once the economy recovers. So we're pretty proud of that.
Excellent. Did you have any final comments that you wanted to share with my readers, or is there anything that you wanted to add about your candidacy and the seat that you're running for, and who you're running against, just so they know?
Yeah, I'm running against Kevin Rader.
Okay.
He was the state representative 2 years ago, and he had left the seat, and then another person had taken it over. He had run in a couple different state senate races, and then he actually got into this race the last day of qualifying. He jumped into it, so he's been in 3 different races so far in 2012. I don't know much about him. I know he's an insurance agent. I'm not really in a position to badmouth him really.
Oh, absolutely not.
But,
sure.
But what I do have to say is that the state and this county has experienced one-party rule for a very long time as far as Palm Beach County goes. And I think people really want to see a change. I think we have major issues that need to be addressed that aren't being addressed at all. We have regulatory environment that's not good right now for businesses. We have tax environment that's not good for businesses. I mean, everything that is basically strangling the business community, which is where we get all our tax revenue in the state in the first place, it's in a terrible shape. I mean, we have Rick Scott, who's done a lot so far. I think he does need a lot more help, though, especially from Palm Beach County. We're one of the most populated counties down here in the state of Florida, and so it's a huge chunk of representation that goes to Tallahassee. And I think these people really need to have a voice, and someone's going to work hard for them.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, and I wish you good luck in your campaign and with the election. I'm sure we'll be talking to each other again. Whoops, signing out. And that's not indicative of what's going on with the Romney campaign, I might add. Thanks again.
Thank you.